For weeks now, residents of Johannesburg have been plagued by water shortages, and experts say that aging infrastructure as well as lack of maintenance are all a big part of this problem. Now, over 100 tankers have been deployed to suburbs and also affected by this crisis. But despite this, the city has also assured residents that the system is not going to collapse. So eNCA reporter Bafedile Moerane is covering the story for us and joins us now. Bafedile, a very warm good morning to you, colleague. I mean, I've heard, people also asking, should there be a national state of disaster when it comes to water? As we've seen the president alluding to electricity. Why? Because it seems there are mushrooming problems around water shortages and cuts across Gauteng. From where you stand, it seems more people continue to be unhappy.
Well, certainly, Tumelo, people are not happy. We are in Brixton here in Johannesburg, under the city of Johannesburg, and residents saying that for about 8 weeks at this point in time, they have not had water. There has been some trucks that have been sent by the municipality to come and deliver water for them through the water tankering system. And they are saying, blaming at this point, to say that this water tankering system seems to be the issue, seems to be the reason why at this point we are struggling as residents. So the community members are here out in numbers. They have started this morning by burning tires there, having to demonstrate, showing that they're demanding water and they're demanding the city of Johannesburg Mayor Kabelo Gwamanda to come and address their issue. Mostly here it's elderly people who are saying that they cannot survive like this. They want running water from their taps. Now at this point in time, having to highlight the issue of infrastructure, saying that it was not maintained since the African National Congress in 1994 took power. So I will engage Yola Minar at this point in time, who's a community leader, to hear. Yola, thank you so much for joining us here at eNCA. For 8 weeks, you are saying that you have not had water. Now, at this point in time, the issue of infrastructure being at the center stage. What is the issue with infrastructure here?
Well, clearly it shows that the infrastructure was never maintained since the ANC government has taken over, which is the truth. We're having this issue in our area, for how many years now? It's been on and off. And now, last year, 7 months we were without water. We also took to the streets and we got water back. Now, this time, it's 8 weeks that we're sitting without water. Not a drop from our taps. Some streets has got water, some don't. But myself, 8 weeks now without running water from the taps. We're living out of JoJo tanks, which is unhealthy for us. We're grateful for the JoJo tanks because different organizations is placing JoJo tanks. But how do we live out of JoJo tanks? Is it healthy for us to drink that water? We have to boil it. It's actually adding more onto our cost of living because now you have to see to electricity as well to boil that water, to drink it, to consume. It's a real issue in our area. And if you look at Ward 58, the areas that didn't have water with us is all back on, even if they do have low pressure, but they've got water. Why is it only aan Hofmeyer, Vrede Park, Vrededorp that's without water? That is what I want to know. But Joburg Water is sending trucks for us to fill our JoJos, but there's no water in the tank, in our taps. So what is the real? Who's fooling who here?
Let's just, for the rapid, to say that what is it the local councillor is saying to you? Have you engaged the local councillor or have you reached out to the authorities in the city of Johannesburg?
Okay, so the local councillor, with our last protest, he was with us and he spoke to Joburg Water. He called them asking what are they going to do about it because we need water. A team was going to be dispatched to our area, which never really happened, if I'm correct, to come and check what's going on. So the councillor said that he'll get the mayor to come to us. We're still waiting on the mayor. Apparently today he's going to be in Melville. So what is wrong with our area? Why is he not coming to address us? Why is the managers not addressing us? But they can go to all the other areas that's protesting. So, yes, the councillor did say that he'll speak to Joburg Water, but to date, nothing.
Well, thank you so much, Yola Minar. She is the community leader there, Tumelo, as she's speaking on behalf of the frustrated community of Brixton here, as they are barricading the road since this morning to say that they are demanding water supply through the taps in their yards. For 8 weeks at this point in time, they had not received clean, adequate water, but they are saying that a number of factors which also speak to the issue of infrastructure, the issue of water tankering system that speaks to the tenders being secured by those contractors in a number of municipalities, including the city of Johannesburg. So residents are saying enough is enough, and they are calling to the mayor, Kabelo Kwamanda, to come and address them and ensure that he speaks to the relevant authorities to give them a proper, reliable water, because now they are left to suffer, in particular the elderly in this area, and also it's affecting the learners who are actually going to school at this point in time, Tumelo.
Absolutely. Those frustrations can be understood, Bafedile, because oftentimes when we also see vulnerable, communities in situations like this, they get taken advantage of. There've been stories on end around, people capitalizing off of this need for water and selling it at exorbitant amounts of money, or also those perhaps who are coming with tankers also wanting to assist, but in exchange for some monetary value. And we know oftentimes the communities and residents cannot afford to, hence that call once again for the mayor to come up and to assure the residents that he's doing all he can to assist with giving them water, or at least speaking to the relevant authorities in as far as access to water is concerned. Bafedile Moerane will come back to you with more on this matter.